Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking with Corey. Today on Cooking with Corey, we're going some comfort food. Hamburger steak with a mushroom onion gravy. We're going to throw some garlic in there. It's going to be freaking delicious. That's next on Cooking with Corey. Let's get her done. Alright, our list of ingredients today. We got some flour, we got some fresh thyme, we got some garlic, we got some beef stock, we got some cremini mushrooms, baby bellas, we got an onion, got some Worcestershire sauce, and we got some ground beef. Salt, pepper, maybe a little butter later along the way. But let's get this cook going. Let's get her done. Alright, time to bring Chop-O-Matic back. You know, he's been on a little vacation, so we're going to chop up some mushrooms, our baby bells, our creminis, some garlic, and some onion. So let's get Chop-O-Matic fired up. He should be raring to go. He had the whole summer off. He's next. Chop-O-Matic has done his work, so we got a one, I'd say medium to large, white onion. You can use whatever you want, yellow, sweet. One package of cremini mushrooms. I don't know if they're 12 or 16 ounces. I think they're 12. Quartered, obviously. And 3 decent sized cloves of garlic that we chop, and of course our thyme over here. Alright, let's get this cook going next. Welcome back. Hey, first off, we're going to make 2 like around 8-ounce burger patties, which I got going on over here. I'm going to show you in a sec. So like a half a pound here. The thing about the hamburger steak is you want it bigger than like a burger you're going to have. Not that I wouldn't eat a 8-ounce burger, because I would. I'm not saying this is like a bar thing. This is a comfort food thing. This is whatever. So you want a decent sized patty. Actually, I'm going to add some more to this. I got you here. Add some more to it. That gives a steak to it. And that's what makes it delicious. So we got 1 here. We're going to make 2. Salt. Get it salted up really good. And we'll add some pepper. We'll get our oil going. And we'll get these 2 hamburger steaks going next. Alright, let's get to searing our hamburger steaks. Our big old fat hamburgers right there. Salt, pepper on that one side. I'll get 1 there. I got 2, like I said. There goes the other. Right there. We'll get the other side now because we need to season both sides. Kosher salt. Your salt choice. I am always a kosher salt guy. You can use sea salt or all that fancy crap that everybody else uses. Kosher salt will be just fine. Fresh cracked pepper. Alright. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to sear. Get some nice color on one side, get some nice color on the other side. We'll add our stuff in for our gravy, like our onions, our mushrooms, and our garlic. We'll build the gravy. And hey, this is the beginning of deliciousness. Alright, we've been going maybe 2 minutes, maybe 3. And all we're doing is put some color on these big old freaking honking hamburgers. Called hamburger steaks. They are hamburgers. I had one that didn't get much color in it. I'm using a new burner. I'm not used to it yet. Anyway, this one's got some pretty good color on it. We'll get some color on that other side. I'm going to crank it up here a little bit. Anyway, we're going to try to cook these halfway right now. And then we'll pull them and get our gravy going, which is going to be freaking delicious. Alright, let's get these flipped. It's time to do the second flip here. See where we're at on these. Pretty good. Looking real good. Looking delish. Alright, we're going to pull these out of here. Both those patties, those delicious hamburger steaks are out. Turn up our heat just a smidge. And we're going to start adding our ingredients to build our delicious gravy. So, first off, we will add that one onion. It's going to go in there and get delicious. And I'm going to hit him with a little bit of salt, not a lot, but a little bit of salt, a little bit of fresh cracked pepper in there. We're going to give that onion a little bit of a head start, and we'll add the rest of our stuff coming up. Okay, we've got our onions going. They've been going for 5 minutes. This new burner I got working. I got this thing cranked, so I'm saying a medium high on your stove might be relevant to this. I wish it had more power. I thought it had more power than it does. Anyway, regardless, here we are, 5 minutes in, and we're gonna add our garlic to it. That's 3 decent sized cloves of garlic. I would say 3 large cloves of garlic. And we got 1 package of our baby bella mushrooms, which I couldn't all get into one thing. So right there, which are quartered. And we're gonna add our thyme, which, you know, I had out there and I saved it from getting froze. And you could actually wrap this in cheesecloth and be safe. I'm not worried about it. I'll just pull the sticks out. I just stick. The way it is. Get everything going there. Get the flavors going. I will, at this time, add, I would say that, what is that? Probably about 3 tablespoons of butter. That'll go into the mix right there. And we will break down these mushrooms a little bit. Make sure we cook those onions through thoroughly and get some color on that garlic. With that. I'll tell you what, we're getting there. The burner isn't as fast as I thought it'd be. Let's get our thyme out of there right now, because now we can get it out. It's added a lot of flavor. It's giving us its all for now. So we got all our thyme sprigs out there. And look at that. Onions are starting to caramelize. It's looking delicious. It is time to get going with our gravy. And the smell of this is off the chains good. Obviously, we didn't add no salt before that. We had salt and stuff in the fond in the pan. We're going to add some beef stock and stuff later, and then we will adjust the flavors later. We will. We won't be by then. So, all right now, 1, 2 heavy tablespoons of flour will go into here. And now what we're going to do is we got to cook the flour out of the flour. We don't want it tasting like flour, but I'll tell you what, this is the beginning of a roux, and a roux is fat in flour. So we got plenty of fat in there with our butter, and we started with a little bit of oil. But now we need to get the rawness out of our flour, because we don't want our gravy tasting like raw flour. All right, let's let her go. Minute or 2. All right, we've cooked this through. It took me longer on this new Cuisinart countertop burner. It's not that powerful. I gotta find some more power around here. But anyway, it'll take it on the stovetop probably 3 to 5 minutes. It took me like 8. So anyway, we got our flour and everything in there, and we're gonna add 4 cups of delicious beef stock of your choice. And get her all in there, and it takes forever. Alright. 4 cups. 4 cups. We We got a room there. We got our Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Can you see that? I'm not used to shooting this way, so yeah, Worcestershire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We don't want to do much more than that. While we're at it, let's get our delicious patties back in there. Our delicious hamburger steaks. They need to go back in here because they need to finish cooking because they are rare at best right now. Let's get them both in there with all their juices because that's the way you go about it. Get all that deliciousness in there. Crank up the heat. Bring this up to a simmer. We'll be back. Alright, we're to the end of our journey here. Gravy's gonna be good. As soon as it thickens up, it should be real fine. Just let it cool off a little bit. It should be thickened. I do want to add, I did add an extra tablespoon of beurre mayonnaise, which is equal parts butter, room temperature butter, and flour. So it needed a little more thickening. So if you're at the beginning, you might want to start with 3 tablespoons of flour and go from there. But anyway, here we are. Just plate it up. Alright, time to plate our hamburger steak with our onion and mushroom gravy. Like I said, I did have to add a little more thickening power to that. So a little beurre mayonnaise, or if you want, just at the end, cornstarch slurry, get it in. If not, I would add 3 tablespoons to that 4 cups of beef broth and you should be good. It should have been okay, but it wasn't. Anyway, let's get this going on. Mashed potatoes. Good old glob of mashed potatoes in the middle of our plate. And we need some vegetables in there. Some healthy, nice, delicious vegetables. How about some peas? It's feeling like a pea kind of night around here. Just get them on there. Just throw it on top of there. Get them around. Alright, now it's time for our hamburger steak and our gravy. So we'll pull this over. We'll put one of those delicious hamburger steaks right on top, like so. Looking delicious, isn't it? Alright, now it's time for some gravy. Alright, make sure you're getting your mushrooms and everything on there, like so. A little overfilled in that one side, but oh well, because you just gotta go like this. And everything will get back to where it should be. Like so. There you have it. Hamburger steak with a mushroom, onion gravy. Good comfort food. That gravy is going to go good with that mashed potato. It's going to go good with that hamburger steak. And those peas, a little bit of sweetness in there to sweeten it up. Alright, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Cooking with Corey on YouTube. We'll see you next week.